All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Uncle Byron. This is my Stalker player versus Interloper series. And yeah, I've had, some things happen here. Hate to do it, but I got to. So, burned my water, stove went out, fun stuff. I'm going to move this mic a little bit. I had to get up and move around, so things are discombobulated. Oh boy. I'm actually somewhat okay on water, I guess. Ptarmigan. The other white meat.
I just need to close my eyes.
Alright, let's see what I got. I really wanted to read. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. Hate to say it. See, I'll pick this up for now so I don't forget them. Because I will forget them, believe me. I want that shit torch. I want that shit torch. I don't care if I get no more torches, but I ain't taking shit torches. Alright, cool. I know, I just need to find a bedroll and I'll feel a little better about things. Oh, wow, it's like freaking almost morning, man. Done screwed the pooch on timing on this one, huh? Alright, well. Come on, me. I'll eat these silly things. They're hot still, too, so I'll get to be nice and warm when I'm sleeping. Alright. Oh, yeah. God, man, my fingers are jelly right now or something. I'll do 9, I guess. I was hoping to be able to get some coffees made up and stuff, too. I have that flask. Suppose I could take them with me. Alright. Well, it's nice and shitty outside. Like I said, I know I'm going to have an issue with the frickin' cabin fever probably, but I would worry about it when we get there. This stuff I want to take with me to Coastal. It's a lot, but these I could probably leave here because I got to come back through here. So I think I'm going to leave those here, and I'll just make a note, All right, there's 5, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. There's that there. If I stash anything else, I'll make a note of that. Alright, so let's eat these, I guess. 78% can still get you, but I want to read some of this frickin' book.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Should have enough calories to cover that. So I can hit cooking too, man. That'll help.
Can you eat trees?
All right, cool. There we have it. All right. All right, cool. Because that'll make, I can be able to cook some stuff now. Like those, for instance. I mean, I know they're not killer, but there's something, right? So there's other stuff I could cook. That coastal fish cakes recipe. I didn't find it in the lighthouse. It was in the lighthouse, right? Yeah, I checked the lighthouse. So if anybody knows where that could be other than there, let me know. Because I only ever found it near under them lockers up there. I'm pretty sure I checked it. Because I know I've gone in there before and not found it. So if y'all know where that could be, or another spot it could be, man, feel free to let me know. Because I haven't found it anywhere but in there. And like I said, sometimes I'm not finding it there. So it's telling me there's another spot that it's in. So if anybody's watching this, and you know the answer to that question, pop it down in the blippity bloop 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 box, man. Okay? Alright. Alright?
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Well, still officially Christmas. December the 25th of 2025. It's only 9:13 p.m. Yeah, the time change was a little bit weird for me. I've lived in the Eastern time zone my entire life, so now I'm in Oklahoma. What's it, Central Time, whatever the hell it is. So it's behind an hour. So I'm still dealing with a lot of things in the Eastern time zone. I keep forgetting that there's that hour difference. It's only an hour. I mean, it's not like 3 hours Pacific time or anything, but it's usually later than I think. So that actually works out kind of for the good, I guess. Of course, now I'm getting all shitty wet too. So go over there, but I'm not. I just want to just stay the course right now, man. I got a hammer. I did grab that freaking hammer. Tell me I grabbed the hammer. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I was going to say, if I didn't grab the hammer, I'll be pissed. You know this weather's going to turn to shit, man. Look at it. Wet. And I'm probably soaked already. Yeah, not really soaked, but I'm getting wet. Doesn't help with the degradation factor any, does it? So tomorrow's what? Friday. 26th. And let's see, I got about 4 days to get my act together. So when I get my bank issues straightened out. Good banks, man. Everyone's out to steal your crap these days. Oh yeah, I knew this shit was going right where it's going.
I drink almost anything about now.
It's alright. Just meander up to the frickin' community hall. I gotta make food and shit anyway, so I don't frickin' die by the time I get there. Alright, I'm gonna do some running. Got diving down 3 on the frickin' temp here. Alright, that's just a stalker habit, but I do it so I don't, if I need to drink a tea or something, I have the space, There are times in Stalker where, yeah, 2 coffees in a row don't give you any more time on the fatigue, but it does add to the fatigue meter. That's how I got up that rope one time. I was going to frickin' Milton, and I thinking, okay, I'll just go down the first rope, because I was leaving from Trapper side. I'll go down the first rope, right? And then I'll just, go in the cave and I'll sleep. Well, when I got down in the cave, my dumbass forgot my bedroll in Mystery Lake. And I was wiped completely out, man. I had like a sliver of fatigue. And I drank 3 coffees and I was able to just barely get up that frickin' rope, let me tell you. I thought that run was over just because I couldn't sleep, you know. I didn't have any energy drinks. I didn't have a single stem on me. All I had were those coffees. And I had 4 coffees. I drank 3 coffees. And it was enough to get me up the rope, so. They're a powerful tool if you need them, you know. I got a terrible habit of forgetting my bedroll sometimes. And in the stupidest times. Well, always the worst time, really. Like if you watch my other series, you'll see the Humdinger episode. When I decided it would be a good idea to leave my bearskin bedroll I looted and transfer pass at the frickin' summit. And ended up in a whiteout blizzard. I got lost. Thought I was going down the river toward the Timberwolf Mountaineer's hut, and I was actually headed toward the rope climb that goes up to Black Rock. So yeah. And I was wiped out and had no bedroll. So again, coffee to the rescue, and I got down and thank God that, you know, Stalker, there can be an ice cave when you leave the rope climb down to Pleasant Valley. I took, you know, you go left to go down that cave, the ice cave, and there was a bedroll in there. And it's not always there, but it was there, thank God. Because I would have had to go all the way back to frickin' Mystery Lake where I had 2 bedrolls stashed. And then go, because I was on my way to go to Ash Canyon. That was my plan, and I didn't have the bed, you know, the bedroll, the bearskin one. So that would have sucked. Having to go to Mystery Lake, get a bedroll, to go all the way back to frickin' Ash Canyon, you know. Thank God it was in that ice cave. That's all I gotta say. And there it is. It appears from the carnage of the blizzard.
I'm not sure I can carry much
All right,
more.
now I don't feel like I gotta frickin' yell, man. I got this thing turned down. Damn blizzards. I already looted all this crap. It's kind of early. What did I say I need to do? I need to cook food. That's cool. There's an extra skillet here, too. That'll help. So I'll get that going. Put this on there. Put that away. I gotta waste another frickin' match. Yeah. Well, I'll probably grab a book or so out of the church or something. Might even be one laying around here. I don't know. I don't think so, but they're in the church. That house across the street, too. I know I left a couple in there in the kitchen. Really don't like having to use my frickin' coal to do this, though. So, that's what I get for dropping wood and sticks, but I gotta do what I gotta do right now, so I'm just gonna do it. Alright. Alright. It's a whole lot of time for 200 and something calories, but just wanna have some food on me. It's cooking all those. Could be sketchy sleeping in here too with a low frickin' drink of tea with low warmth bonus, you know. Eat up some of these potatoes.
I think
Top off the water. Alright, go ahead and sleep. I don't know if they're going on with the injuries or anything. This game's fighting me, man. That's different. Got a pina colada.
Let's sandlot, because I love horses.
It's a pina colada cigarillo. So I can actually taste like pineapple and frickin' coconut too. That's pretty cool. I got a long trip, so I'm drinking one. It's not hot, but burning a match for a coffee right now.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Ah, interloper weather. I gotta start chilling more outside too. Like that cabin fever's gonna creep up on me. It probably already is.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Like I said, I'll just have to deal with it when it happens. Find some place and try to. I don't think I gotta grab coal. I gotta grab a lot of coal up here. I might have to lighten up some things. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I'm not extremely heavy, but I'm heavy. I don't really have much stuff I want to get rid of either. So. Up there I can get rid of. I mean, this is what it is that I got, you know, a lot of that metal. You know what I could do? Just for now. Rid of some of those shit torches. Yeah, I probably should have heated something up, but just got to get up here to that cave. Yeah, it's just a fuse. Alright, man. Let's go. Got some coffee power, man. I'm going to jog a little bit here. Need to exercise. Been lazy lately. Well, I don't know, man. I know I'm no interloper player, but I don't know. I think I'm doing okay. Like I said, there's things I know. Like I said, any tips too from you guys? That'd be awesome. You know, if you see me doing something repetitively silly, just say, hey, you know. And I'll try to apply whatever it is that you mentioned. As long as it's reasonable and something that's, you know, not against something I don't want to do. Does it make sense? I know I got to work on torch stuff. I know I need to work on... my condition's all right now, but I know I got to overall keep an eye on that hypothermia stuff. I do need to start... I do need to hit the rabbits heavier, but like I said, I suck with that rock too, so that doesn't help any. Okay, I got the ptarmigan down. Need 5 for that though. What the insulated rapid or insulation would help right now. So I gotta try to get another ptarmigan at least. I don't have anything else in that slot right now. And then there's the whole Timberwolf thing we gotta have to do at some point. Get the tactical backpack and Summit's really not overwhelmingly exciting on this setting, but I'll go up there, I guess. You go up there at Stalker on day 2 and you're golden. I spend days up there just to tear apart all the freaking cloth, repair all the gear that I looted there. There's hides, there's, tools and food galore and books, and I just go up there and I read all the books, all of them. I'll leave 8 to 10 books on the floor in there, all lined up that I read. Fix all my stuff, tear down lanterns, whatever needs to be done, I just do it. Usually leave lanterns or fuel up there. I take the fire striker, like one of the pro tools, and Stalker, I just take the deer hide if there is any in the hides thing. I grab the rifle, book, stuff like that, all the clothes. Get the best clothes out of all of them and get them all repaired up. Sharpen all my tools, fix all my tools, because I have all the stuff up there to do it with, and get my stuff up to snuff, and then head the hell out. And I'm usually sitting at between a 54 and a 56 to 8 frickin' bonus. Like right out of the gate. But that's Stalker, it's just the way it is. The thing that's always distracted me from Interloper is just the loot thing, really. There's no guns. It's like, okay, why is there no guns? I mean, I could do a custom gunloper run, but that'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Wouldn't really be Interloper if you had guns, I don't think. It's gunloper. Okay, I know I left coal here too, so I need that shit for sure. Come on, man. Gotta make sure I can get that frickin' forge up to temp. And I robbed the coal when I was in there, I think. So I gotta try to bring some in there. I don't exactly have the best carrying capacity right now either, so there's that. All right. What's up, Phil? How you doing, buddy? Look good, dude. Better than last time I saw you. I'd rather be at Spence's because it's cabin fever, but I'm not muling all this crap from Coastal to Spence's. It's kind of where my cards fell this time, I think. He's got a Cowichan sweater.
Barely walk with this
Cowichan. Did I loot that damn thing? Fucking hands do not want to work right now. Doesn't help that half of my mouse hand is paralyzed. Like, literally. The pinky and the Mr. Ring Finger don't have anything to add to anything anymore. So, oh yeah, I'm heavy, boy. I'm heavy. It's all that freaking coal, man.
Getting weak.
man. Excuse me.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
What the hell's
longer.
going on today, man? Coming down with something. I couldn't remember if I took my medications earlier today either. So it's like, you know, when that happens, what do? You take them again? No. So, I don't know. My wife was a sweetie. She always, we had those 1 month pill organizers, and she'd sit at the counter and just, you know, do all hers and do all mine, and then, you know, so for 30 days we didn't have to, you know, just take the whatever pills was in that day, right? She did it for me for a long time, and herself. But I did all the cooking. I cleaned. I did laundry, and I took care of her. She thanked me for it too. A couple weeks before she passed. We both knew what was going on, you know. We're not. It was just a sad time, man. Let me tell you. Miss her so much. It's not funny, especially today on Christmas, you know. That's why I've been doing this all day today. I just had to keep I had to keep myself occupied, you know. Sure, y'all can stand, you know, anyone's lost a loved one of any kind. It's not easy. Not easy at all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I had to move my mic a sec. Went from being warm in here to freezing almost. I'm trying not to do a whole lot of running. Well, I can't run anyway now. I just figured out. Coal. But like I said, man, that forge has to get up to temp, and I robbed everything in there. I'm pretty sure I took all the coal out of there because I wasn't planning on forging there. And, but like I said, I don't want to mule all this stuff that I got on me. I just want to get to that forge, make the hatchet, you know, and the axe, make some arrowheads. Figure out exactly what I'm going to do when I get there, and I'll try to lighten up some. I don't want to go this heavy. I don't think I'm going to need all this freaking coal. What do I got anyway? Yeah, I don't need that many coal on me. Plus, there should be some on the way over there. Excuse me, guys. Like I said, I'm coming down with something bad. I apologize. I'm an old man. Everyone says 55's not old. Really? Live the life I've lived, man. I feel like I'm 90. '55's, you know. 55, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust these wolves through here. Yeah, I got a pretty nice little setup though. I got my I got the boom on the left side with the mic, so it's like, you know, not in my face at all. I'm sitting in a big boy recliner, super soft. I got a footstool under here and a heater and my 2 dog beds because they have to be by me. And of course at night they sleep in the bed because, you know, they're spoiled rotten. Chihuahua's funny. He gets on that fleece in there and he rubs all his face all around on it and grunting and rolling around on his back. And Jack Russell just curls up in a ball and goes right to sleep. Love that fleece. So I don't mind him using it. I got my own. Oh boy. could go back, I'd do a lot of things different, but you know, this is what it is. Can't change it. My wife used to brag to everybody all the time how I cooked for her all the time. I loved to cook, you know, and she loved what I cooked. I had to, you know, make special batches because she was very picky, you know, she didn't like certain things. She didn't like mushrooms and peppers and onions and stuff. And when I make like American goulash or something like that, I like to put, you know, I put ground sausage and hamburger and peppers and mushrooms and onions and all that stuff in my sauce. And I make my own sauce. I don't buy jarred stuff. Well, I mean, I do, you know, if I'm just looking for something quick, you know. And you can use like ragu and prego and those to make goulash with, because you don't even really taste it after you're done with the hamburger and the sausage and all the ingredients. You don't even taste that it's ragu, really. Actually, it's a pretty nice taste. Add a little bit of like oregano and onion and garlic powder to it, and some salt, a little bit of pepper. And fry up all your veg and your burger and your sausage. And I usually do the sausage and the hamburger together because it's going in the meat sauce, right? Then I strain it off and I reserve the oils from it, and I cook my peppers and onions and all that, mushrooms right in that. Then I strain that off and I actually add a little bit of that to my sauce. And I combine it all together and heat it up. Hit it with some Parmesan Romano cheese or Pecorino if I got it, because I can fresh shred that. Which is basically Parmesan Romano. It's just Pecorino cheese.
Feel numb.
And, you know, I eat it. Love to make little, take bread and put really thick layer of butter on there. Take that hot goulash and put it right on that bread, man. All that butter melts. So damn good.
This pack is getting too heavy.
Now I'm
to
freaking
carry.
hungry, man. I gotta turn this thing off now. I never grab my drink, man. I'm a bonehead. There's that oil back there. Something keeps popping, man. Don't be nobody outside screwing around, man. I'll shoot their ass. All right, cool. All right, I know I already checked this stuff. What the hell are you doing? Uh-huh. Well, it does work with this stuff. So basically like the arrows, shafts. No, the arrows themselves. Okay. So I wonder if the Pro Tools makes it even quicker. Probably does, huh? Makes sense, right? All right. Holy cow. Plus a stash coal here, too. Leave that arrowhead here because I'm going to be crafting here, probably. I'm going to take that skillet with me. This is where it's going to get interesting because I got to have... What do I got to take with me? Well, cloth and metal, right? I got the hammer, got the metal. I'm going to need the 8 of the metal that I got for these. Doesn't leave a whole lot for arrows, does it? I can see if there's some metal I can find over in that area to get, so I'm not carrying all this crap. Could tear down that lantern. All right, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here when the getting's good.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't trust this place as far as I can throw it. Come on now, let's get moving. Guess I can burst this time. It's going down pretty quick though, even with the coffee. Temp's up 1, so. But you know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say it out loud, man. Don't want to curse myself.
I need something to eat. That's the weirdest frickin' cigar I've ever had. Pina colada, man. Alright, just making our little trip down here. Hopefully Mr. Bear leaves me the hell alone. Go over here. Get a better view. So you could be walking right up that frickin' road over that hill there, and you won't even know until it's like too late. But chance you gotta take sometimes, right? Alright, man. Well, you know. Yeah, I bought this tent a while back, right? It's not something you take on like a hike. It's more like a camping tent than it is like a I mean, if you were going camping at a campground or you were going camping and you knew that the trip wasn't going to be long, it's not that heavy. It's kind of big because it's an easy set tent, right? Like you you literally like take the thing out of the bag. You set it on the ground, you unfold the legs, and you pull the center up, and it pops into place in the tent setup. And then you just put the stakes in it. That's it. It literally takes like 2.5, 3 minutes. It's awesome. And, you know, I took it out and let it sit in the rain for a bit and all that. And, you know, let it dry back out and then put it back in the bag. But that thing, it's just so incredibly easy to set up. It's not even funny. I mean, like, if you need a tent in a hurry, that's the one, let me tell you. It's Ayama or something like that. Ayama. Anyway, I got it on Amazon. It was only like 120 bucks. So I was like, what the hell? I'll grab it. You know, and it worked surprisingly well. I went through some pretty heavy Florida freaking downpours, and it like only had a couple of spots that were really dripping in it. And I mean Florida downpours, like, you know, tsunami type downpour. That's the way Florida rolls, man. Florida doesn't rain for like hours on end, you know, very rarely. It just dumps and then goes. It's crazy. You know, a certain time of the year, every afternoon, man, you count on them things just blowing through. I mean, they'll flood your freaking front yard. I can't tell you how many times my whole front yard just looks like a freaking lake within, you know, 15, 20 freaking minutes, man. It's crazy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Probably could, Astrid, but I would suggest it because we need the crap we have, okay? Well, we don't need it all, but I mean, I got to be able to cover this craft too, really. Like I said, the hardest thing for me to adjust to an interloper's just been the sleep differences, right? It's like Stalker, I get up right when the two little frickin' edges of the sun are like right above the horizon and I'm out and about. You know, Interloper, you want to sleep, you know, past midnight, you know, and try to get up, you know, more before noonish. And so that took some getting used to. It still does. I still screw it up. Like I said, the only thing is I know I'm going to be battling cabin fever. That's fine. Like I said, well, I'll deal with it when it happens. I really hope I find a bedroll soon. Because for cabin fever without a bedroll, it's going to suck, man. Gonna have to find like a car or something and hope and pray the fire stays lit, or snow shelter's an option, but you gotta have, what is it, 5 cloth on you? And yeah, 5 cloth and 15 sticks, which Interloper are usually heavy on sticks. I'm not, I'm a bonehead, but I have no sticks. But I'm carrying around a frickin' bunch of coal and stuff, you know? Alright, I don't want this freak up here jumping me. Can be some coal over here. I was just heading this way. I think I already checked that anyway. There's like 2 deer carcasses right here too. There's one here, one over there. Should be one over there, isn't there? Is that Stalker only or something? Think no, I don't see one. Okay, so there's one anyway. Ay, 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 ay.
Not sure I can carry much more.
You're not sure, Astrid? Why are you not sure? I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's a dog snoring. Snores louder than people. Took some getting used to because I'm a light sleeper, and now I don't even really hear him anymore. Used to bother me, doesn't anymore. So when my wife was here, I had the mastiff most of the time in the room, and because she slept in, she had a medical bed, so we set her up in the living room so she could have her breathing machines and oxygen and all that right there where the TV was, because she used to like to watch the TV. Sit up in her chair or whatever. She had a chair and then her bed. And then I slept in my end room, and that's how it was for probably like the last 6 or 7 years anyway. So they'd sleep out there with her usually. The little ones. And then I had the big boy. He used to be able to jump up in the bed, and they got to the point where he couldn't do it anymore because of health issues and joint issues. But I got him a big old fluffy dog bed and set it next to my bed, and he'd lay there at night. You know, as soon as he saw me go in there, he was right in there.
I can barely walk with this
I don't
much
think I
gear.
want to grab much more of that stuff. Plenty on me at the moment. Oh boy. Let me over there. There you go. Going right up Main Street, man. Here we are. I didn't want to come here to forge, but it is. I'm here, so you know.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
It's like I said, man. Long dark, you make plans, and that don't always pan out that way, but figures. Dipshits here. Let's see if this. Oh boy, I think I'm just gonna have to do a. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't trust the wind. It's not terrible, but I just don't trust it right now. I don't want to take a chance of getting eaten right now either. Go that way. That way. That way. Good boy. Good boy. Stay that way, you jackass. We're gonna have to wrap this one up soon, man. I'm hitting on 51 minutes. It's alright. Oh boy. I hear him running behind me over there to the right. It's alright. Just keep going, mind my own business. Got a lot of cargo, but I'll get this stuff done, man. Then again, I could go up the road to those cottages and use that outdoor workbench, but I don't really see the point in it. I don't know. We'll see what goes on. So I know I'm going to catch cabin fever probably doing this because I'm going to be inside the rake and doing it, so Ideally, Spence's homestead would have been great, but just kind of fell this way. Then I gotta go on the search for a frickin' bedroll. Mr. Moose is still over there.
Getting a bit thirsty.
See any bear, so that's good. Doesn't mean he's not on the other side of this thing, though. Ah, crap, I hate that.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
God, the times players have done that, let me tell you. Yeah, I didn't have a light the last time I came through here, I don't think. There's these metal shells that take forever to cut down, but... So what do I got for metal? I need 8 for the 2 tools, right? At least 4, so that'd be what, 8 arrowheads. I believe they make 2 at a time, right? What time are we at? Whew. I need to make water. Oh boy. Yeah, it's an hour and a half. Well, gonna do it. Gotta be able to see what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, cool. Yeah, 'cause I grabbed all that coal because I really was not planning on coming here to do this, but you know, I'm here, so.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Well, let's do it. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Be right back.
Come on, little fire.
All right, I'm back. Probably should just wrap it up. We got the drink. Duh. All right, that should shoot up pretty quick. All right, well, I'll get this up to temp here, and I'm going to go ahead and call this one. So like, comment, subscribe, people. That'd be awesome. I would truly appreciate it. Just be polite to each other. That's all I ask. And to me. Okay? Catch you in the next one. Be back soon.